Hello everybody and welcome back to Matthew's Modelling. Right, okay, we're back with the Jouef slash Playcraft Dock Shunter from the last Matthew's Modelling. I showed you it all last time. I was happy with how it was, but I thought there was some room for some improvements. So I got you guys to give me some tips, and there was a lot of good ones. There was one that recurred from a lot of you, which you'll see I've changed. But thanks for that. It was a real help, and I've cracked on. I've made some changes to it. There was some obvious changes I didn't do, some little detailing parts. Don't know why I didn't do them beforehand. Must have slipped my mind. But anyway, we've cracked on. We've changed it. So we just come round. There she is. So, looking a bit different. First obvious change I think is the exhaust on the top. Now I pondered doing this myself when I when I started the project, but I chose not to do it. I was unsure whether it would be too tall and just look a bit daft, so I opted out of doing it. I like the idea, but I opted out of doing it. And then my good friend, suggested, what about doing something with the exhaust? So I thought, well, since I've had a second mention on it, then I'll go for it. So we've put the exhaust on the top. That's just the stick from a cotton bud, just chopped up, painted and weathered. So it's not too bad, I don't think. It certainly changes the look of it, but I think it's acceptable. Vac pipes. Put vac pipes on the front and the cab end. I don't know why I didn't add those. I always add vac pipes to projects, but just slipped my mind for some reason. And then the thing that a lot of you asked for, or mentioned, was the buffers. Now I hadn't actually noticed that, but the buffers were tiny. Buffers aren't always something that I replace when I do my project. I have done before, many a time, but on this one it wasn't something I thought of, so I got rid of the buffers, which were absolutely puny, and replaced them with some larger ones. These ones are off a ferry van, which I've weathered up. Hopefully you can see the buffer grease spots on there. But yeah, look 10 times better than the ones did before that. So buffers, and then the other thing was a driver. Got a nice orange suited driver in there, and then if we just turn it round, just look at the rear. So we've got the vac pipe on the rear as well. So yeah, looking on a little bit different, but I think now I'm happy enough to call it finished. So it just needed some little things changing to it, and I'm happy enough to be done with it now. So thank you all for your help. A few of you asked the question of, is it powered? I did touch on it in the last video. It isn't powered at the minute. I took the original motor out because it obviously just ran like absolute garbage. Took that out and just kept the original gold wheels in there. I can power it with the motor bogie that I use, so I have had it powered and I have had it going round, but as I did say, I'm using the motor bogie at the minute in the Steam Sentinel project, so that's the only reason I haven't shown you any shots of this being powered. But yeah, can run it if I wish, but I'm happy just using it trailing, as a banker at the back of a train. So yeah, but there we go, changes are made. Very happy with it now. Thank you for everyone who suggested things. I'm going to class this as another project finished. Next videos to watch out for. Next one will be my birthday loco to show you all, and then I do have another project which I probably shouldn't start because I've got many others to be doing, but found another project which I'll show you all before I get cracking on that, so watch out for them. But for this one, thank you for watching. Thanks for all the help last time and last video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.